Revolutionary greetings, comrades. We hope you are okay wherever you are. The issue of migration is of serious concern to a number of states. We see what is happening in the SADC region. We did speak about the Malawi nationals that were arrested in Zimbabwe. We have seen how migration has given birth to right-wing movements in North America. You remember when Donald Trump became the president of the United States, he used migration as a key political campaign. And he wanted to build a wall between the United States of America and Mexico as a way of trying to prevent people from Mexico to access the United States. We have seen in Western Europe how this has given rise to right-wing movements that are using migration as a key political question, particularly when it comes to elections. In Europe, there are political parties that campaign on the question of migration to win the elections. This is what we also see in Southern Africa, particularly in South Africa, where migration is becoming a key electoral question. We want in this video, as we continue to have this discussion, to look into East Africa. We did promise that we will look in East Africa on how East Africa has managed to or is managing to deal with the question of migration within the member states or in East Africa. We are looking into the document, which is the protocol on the establishment of the East African Community Common Market. This document was signed by the presidents of East Africa, that is namely the president of Tanzania, the president of Burundi, the president of Kenya, the president of Rwanda, and the president of Uganda. It was signed on the 20th of November 2009 in Arusha, Tanzania. So we're not going to discuss the entire document, but if you want to read the entire document, you can consult Mr. Guki. Mr. Guki is going to assist you. So I'm just going to look into some few parts that are of interest to us. But maybe if there's need, later on we can discuss other parts in the document that will not discuss. So we're going to look in the document what they call Part D, which is free movement of persons and the labor. Article 7 says free movement of persons. So the partners states hereby guarantee the free movement of persons who are citizens of the other partner states within their territories. These are the countries that I mentioned, who call themselves the partner states. In accordance with paragraph 1, each partner state shall ensure non-discrimination of the citizens of other partner states based on their nationalities by ensuring a. the entry of citizens of other partner states into the territory of the partner state without a visa. B. Free movement of persons who are citizens of the other partner states within the territory of the partner state. C. That the citizens of the other partner states are allowed to stay in the territory of the partner state. And D. That the citizens of the other partner states are allowed to exit the territory of the partner state without restrictions. The partner states shall, in accordance with their national laws, guarantee the protection of the citizens of the other partner states while in their territories. The free movement of persons shall not exempt from prosecution or extradition a national of a partner state who commits a crime in another partner state. The free movement of persons shall be subject to limitations imposed by the host partner state on grounds of public policy, public security, or public health. A partner state imposing a limitation under paragraph 5 shall notify the other partner states accordingly. The partner states shall effect reciprocal opening of border ports and keep the ports open and manned for 24 hours. The movement of refugees within the community shall be governed by the relevant international conventions. The implementation of this article shall be in accordance with the East African Community Common Market, that is the free movement of persons, regulations specified in Annex 1 to this protocol. So this is what in 2009 countries in East Africa agreed to, the protocol that they signed. Let's look into Article 8, the last article that we are going to look into, which speaks, that will not be the last article that we look to, but this one is interesting because it speaks of, Article 8 speaks of standard identification system, and I will read it. The partner states shall establish a common standard system of issuing national identification documents to their nationals, which shall be the basis for identifying the citizens of the partner states within the community. And Article 9 is about travel documents. It says, and I will read, a citizen of a partner state who wishes to travel to another partner state shall use a valid common standard travel document. The partner states which have agreed to use machine, readable, and electronic national identity cards as travel documents may do so. The partner states which have agreed to use machine, readable, and electronic national identity cards shall work out modalities for the implementation of paragraph 2. I was talking to a comrade who's from Kenya. He was saying he can take his Kenyan national identity, move to Uganda, set up a business without any restrictions. Let's look into Article 10. This will be the last article that we are going to look into, free movement of workers. The partner states hereby guaranteeing the free movement of workers who are citizens of the other partner states within their territories. For the purposes of paragraph 1, the partner states shall ensure non-discrimination of the workers of the other partner states based on their nationalities in relation to employment, remuneration, and other conditions of work and employment. For the purpose of this article, the free movement of workers shall entitle a worker to A. Apply for employment and accept offers of employment actually made. B. Move freely within the territories of the partner states for the purpose of employment. C. Conclude the contracts and take up employment in accordance with the contracts, national laws, and administrative actions without any discrimination. D. Stay in the territory of a partner state for the purpose of employment in accordance with the national laws and administrative procedure governing the employment of workers of that partner state. E. Enjoy the freedom of association and the collective bargaining for better working conditions in accordance with the national laws of the host partner state. And F. Enjoy the rights and the benefits of social security as accorded to the workers of the host partner state. For the purposes of the implementation of subparagraph F of paragraph 3, the Council shall issue directives and make regulations on social security benefits. A worker shall have the right to be accompanied by a spouse and a child, and A spouse who accompanies the worker shall be entitled to be employed as a worker or to engage in any economic activity as a self-employed person in the territory for that partner state. B. A child who accompanies the worker shall be entitled to be employed as a worker or to engage in any economic activity as a self-employed person in the territory of that partner state subject to the age limits under the national laws of that partner state. The partner states shall facilitate the admission of a dependent of a worker in accordance with the national laws of the partner states. The office responsible for employment in a partner state shall facilitate a citizen of another partner state who seeks employment in the territory of that partner state to receive the same assistance as would be accorded to a citizen of that partner state who seeks employment. The partner states shall, within the framework of a joint program, encourage the exchange of young workers amongst the partner states. The national laws and administrative procedure of a partner state shall not apply where the principal aim or effect is to deny citizens of other partner states the employment that has been offered. The provision of this article shall not apply to employment in the public service unless the national laws and regulations of a host partner state so permit. The free movement of workers shall be subject to limitations imposed by the host partner state on grounds of public policy, public security, or public health. A partner state imposing a limitation under paragraph 11 shall notify the other partner states accordingly. The implementation of this article shall be in accordance with the East African Community Common Market, that is free movement of workers, regulations specified in Annexure 1 to this protocol. This is what East African countries signed on the 20th of November 2009 in Arusha, the free movement of persons and the free movement of labor or workers within member states in that region in East Africa. We are having our own challenges in the SADC region on how to deal with the free movement of people, the free movement of workers. And you know, from a Marxist point of view, is that workers have no country, workers know no country, and the workers must be treated the same. We should not have others being referred to as migrants, others being referred as local. Workers are workers who are all victims of the capitalist system. So we thought it is important that we look into how East Africa has dealt with the issue of migration, especially the free movement of people within the region. It will be important for us to look into other regions in Africa, that is West Africa. We look into North Africa on how they are dealing with the question of migration and the free movement of people. We will then conclude by looking into what SADC has signed. There are protocols that SADC has also signed. We need to look into those and check if all countries within the SADC region have signed those protocols. We obviously will want to hear your views on the question of free movement of people within our regions across the continent and in Africa in general. Remember, on the 25th of May, on Africa Day in 2020, the Zimbabwe Communist Party, in its statement, spoke of the reunion agenda, and they said, if we want to achieve unity in the African continent, we need first and foremost build this unity at a regional level. So you can't talk of African unity when at a regional level there are no attempts to build that unity, and at regional level we are divided. So it is important, it is critical that we build unity at a regional level if we are to achieve African unity. So this is why it's important that we study how East Africa has dealt with the question of migration, or is dealing with the question of migration, or the question of free movement of people, how we are dealing with it at a SADC level, how they are dealing with it in Central Africa, in North Africa and in West Africa. Once we achieve unity at a regional level, if we achieve unity at SADC level, we achieve unity in East Africa, we achieve unity in West, Central and North Africa, then we can talk of building African unity, because we need, as we said on the 25th of May in our May days, in our Africa Day statement in 2020, that you can only build unity in Africa, or African unity, if you build unity at a regional level. This also goes with the building what we call Africa Left. Africa Left means we need to mobilize progressive forces within the region. As long as we will not build and strengthen Africa Left, we will see the rise of right-wing formations that will take center stage, to an extent that they might even in future form governments in our different states, because we progressive will then keep quiet and allow the right-wing formations to lead in the debate on migration. And in some cases, we then follow the right-wing formations in their narrow nationalism for the purposes of winning an election. We are at times not really talking about building this unity, but just like any other electoral-based political party or political movement, we then begin to say, if we don't follow these right-wing formations, we are likely to lose political power in the next elections. So let's have your views on what you think. Please share with us in the comment section. Please circulate this video, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. And once again, let us take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been subscribing to this YouTube channel. Otherwise, Amandla, comrades.